to the very first episode of Destiny's Corner. I am your host, Jada Lee, and here we have... And...
Jeremiah.
Today's topic, we're talking about why is it so hard for teens to talk to their parents. So, the obvious question here. Why is it so hard for teens to talk? Why do you think it's so hard for teens to talk to their parents? Really, anyone can answer.
I know, ladies first.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Damn, I gotta go first. Okay, you know, their parents might be strict or whatever. Yeah. Parents might be strict.
Okay. Ask me the question.
Why do you think it's so hard for teens to talk to their parents?
Because they think because they used to be teens that they can relate so much more with us.
Yeah.
But they try to put what they experience on what we
what we're experiencing.
Yeah, but half of the time it's nowhere even close to what they experience. So it's like a whole communication barrier. It's like, oh,
yeah,
friend.
Yeah. Well, my mom do that. You know what I'm saying? She a woman and I was like 1738 back then.
Your mom was born in 1938.
Wouldn't she be dead?
Exactly.
Oh my god. You know what? Keep me going, bro. That joke went way over your head. My mom was born in 1938? Oh my god.
She did say 1738.
I did.
Actually.
I said 1738.
What emotional barriers might prevent teens from feeling comfortable talking to their parents?
Emotional barriers?
Yeah.
When their parents have an attitude, like they come out strong, their tone.
Oh, like they're like always angry or defensive?
Yes, like always defensive. Like they always got something to say. Or like they cut you off.
Yeah, like they won't listen to what you're saying?
Yes, like when you're out there.
Yeah.
Might feel like they in the right all the time. Yeah.
Understandable. How does the generation gap between parents and teens contribute to communication difficulties?
One more time.
Like age-wise?
Like, yeah, age gaps.
Okay.
Like, no, the generational gaps. Because you have millennial and then you have Gen Z.
Man, let me tell you. They think that, like, back in the day, especially black culture, they thought that whooping your kid was going to solve every problem.
Mm-hmm.
We can't whoop no kid now because they will call the cops on you.
CPS.
CPS, D, what's the other one?
I don't know.
Child protective. CPS.
No, there's a D one.
There's a D one.
But, yeah. Lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
I didn't have no train of thought. What was the question?
What does the generational gap between parents and teens contribute in the communication barrier or difficulties?
I would have to say, I don't know. To be honest, it really doesn't matter about the age, really. It depends on what that parent went through when they was a kid, and they're gonna reflect it and do it on their kids. And usually it'd be like an old school teaching, and then it'll change when it gets to like our generation, because we'll see that, you know what I'm saying, beating your kids for, I don't know, not eating all their food is a bad thing.
But also, now I remember what I was talking about. Like, back in the day, they used to whoop each other, kids, and all that stuff and all that.
Mm.
But, like, now, like, well, even still back in the day, like, I heard a lot of stories, again, especially in the black culture, they be just yelling at the kid. They think,
yelling at
yeah,
her.
and they think it's tough love. Like, okay, shake it off, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Shake it off, you'll be fine. I'm not gonna lie.
Especially
Our generation
with
is a little,
males.
our generation's a little soft, so y'all need to be a little nicer to us. But
Just a little nicer.
Just a little bit. But, like, you can't put the same thing on us, because, like, obviously back in the day y'all felt some type of way when y'all people was like screaming at you, beating you all the time.
Yeah.
But why would you put that on your kid?
Yeah, if you didn't like the way
if you didn't like
it, why would you make somebody else feel that way, basically?
Exactly.
Yeah. How can lack of understanding or empathy from parents make it hard for teens to share their thoughts and their feelings?
It makes it hard because it feels like there's no way out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it makes it hard because, like, they feel like if you have no empathy for what I'm feeling, then why am I telling you? Like, if you're just going to sit there stone-faced numb, I have no reason to tell you. Or if you're going to start an argument for everything, why am I
Yeah,
gonna tell
why
you?
am I gonna tell you again? So then next time I feel some type of way, you gonna start an argument again
Yeah.
about how I feel?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
That's why I'm gonna just hit you like you don't understand.
Oh, it's your
wow.
parent?
Oh, wow.
Sorry, y'all there.
I'm telling your mama that right
Oh,
now.
God. How do issues of trust and fear of judgment impact a teen's willingness to open up to their parents?
One more time for the team. People in the back.
How do issues of judgment and fear how do issues of trust and fear of judgment impact a teen's willingness to open up to their parents?
One more time. My hand was over here.
How do issues of trust and fear of judgment impact a teen's willingness to open up to their parents?
I feel like if you don't have no trust with somebody in general, you can't really like if I don't trust you, I'm not gonna tell you what's going on and how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
So why would even if you're my parents, I don't gotta have trust for you. I mean, if you broke my trust, okay, you gotta build it up too.
Yeah, just like if I were to break your trust, I have to build it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I think I used to lose my trust with my mom, but she'll go tell. No, it was my nana. She'll go tell somebody my business.
Oh, I hate.
Man.
Not the whole block knowing.
I had to, yo.
Oh my God, I hate when parents do that.
I'd be like, yo, Mom, what's up with you? She'd be like, what you mean? You don't got no business to tell. Listen here, before I snatch them.
Like, I'm coming to you as your child to let you know what I'm going through, and you out here telling any and everybody.
But then if I tell your stuff,
exactly, it'd be a problem.
Yeah. If I go out, my mom go right. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows your mom have 5 hours.
No, they don't.
Show it.
You gotta look at her though.
I don't want to look at her hands.
Okay, but look, yeah. On the right thing. Yeah, come on.
Okay. What role does technology... Okay.
And you wrote the question. You see?
Are there specific communication skills that teens and parents lack that make conversations difficult?
When they arguing, especially in girls, we tend to argue back. Cause me, I got a lot to say.
Oh, we know.
So.
We know.
So if you argue with me, and you push my point, okay, now I gotta talk to you how you talking to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
But nah, cause I'm still gonna get disrespectful. Go
I
ahead.
feel like for me, if I'm right, I'm right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just fight that. No, I'm mostly right. Anyways.
See, me, I'm different. If you all up in my face yelling at me, I'm a sensitive person, and majority of the people I hang around know that. So if you're all up in my face and you're yelling at me, I'm going to shut down. And
somebody's getting shut down.
Yes, that's exactly what I would do. I'll shut down. And if you're wrong, I'm gonna just let you think that, because I'm not.
You're wrong.
What'd you say?
What
did you say?
I processed what you
didn't realize I just did your little stance when you shut down.
You're not funny. What are common conflicts that arise in a parent-teen relationship, and how do they hinder open communication?
When the teen makes a mistake, I feel like parents be bashing the kid so hard that they did that mistake. You did it.
Yeah,
why did you do
it?
Yeah, but they're making it more worse. Oh, you did it. And sometimes that drives teens to have suicidal thoughts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if they make a mistake, we supposed to just push it away and be oh, he made a mistake. That's fine.
Yeah,
because you're an adult.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't.
It's like a respect thing.
Yeah, it's kind of hypocritical, but
I don't respect it. I'm sorry.
I'm breaking off himself. I'm
crying. How does the history of the parent-child relationship influence? Oh, that's just the same question I really just asked.
Must have been tired.
Must have been. How do culture, expectation, and norms influence the communication dynamics between teens and their parents?
Run that back one more time.
How does the culture of the world help teens and parents communicate?
Okay. Culture of the world. It depends. mother call, man. It depends. Where you're at, or like what type of, you know what I'm saying, where you're from, I guess. Like, I know black moms mostly get their culture from the church, which sucks, like old-fashioned churches.
Sometimes them churches be saving us, y'all.
And save me from nothing. Yo, I'm being so serious. Yo, my mom's, right, and my step-pops, my pastor gave them a paddle belt like this thick to whoop me, bro.
Oh, were you that bad of a child?
No, I wasn't. I got whooped for having my hands in my pockets. Because he thought I was touching my meat. That don't even make no sense, bro.
It's not funny.
Don't you sound like
I just said it so calm. Oh God!
Oh,
So you telling me you were just walking around like this?
Look. I had on basketball shorts, right? And I'm watching a movie with my mom. I'm sitting there. I'm like this.
I mean,
He looked.
it looks like it.
He told me, he said, Jay, get your hands out your pants. I said, no, Pop, look. I did just like this. I said, to prove to him, you know what I'm saying? Then I went back to the stance. And he just, you know what I'm saying? He just started swinging.
You got whooped. That's sad. That's sad. How do different parenting styles, such as authoritative, permissive, and impact the ease of communication between teens and parents? Like different parenting styles, like the way, like gentle parenting, authoritative parenting.
Gentle parenting ain't nothing. That thing don't work. Y'all kids is still bad.
Oh.
Like,
Nah, I feel like you gotta have like a mix. Like when they're younger, you gotta make sure you build respect, but not make them afraid of you to a certain point. So then they don't turn out like. And then
True.
exactly. I'm sorry. And then,
but nah, word.
right? And then you also have to use gentle parenting so they end up coming to you about certain things.
Yeah, because like if you too strict, we gonna wild out.
Oh,
like,
you said I can't do what?
Man,
Do it anyways.
that's what I'm gonna do it anyways. Like,
So, like, how has communication with your parents helped you evolve your relationship with them?
A lot. Yeah, I think me and my moms, we got to a certain point when if we're like really upset, we'll stop talking to each other for like a little bit, then I go back in her room later, chat it out,
Jump on her.
yeah, and then tell our side of the story. And
nope, sorry.
Yep.
And then whoever's wrong will apologize, and then we'll go on about our day. My mom got better at apologizing to me because she realized that she's wrong and that I'm not a woman and I don't make
Speaking of
mistakes.
wrongs, why do you think parents don't admit they're wrong?
Because
Stubborn.
pride.
Pride.
Get the shit out. Oh my god.
Pride.
Finger came like, oh, bang! Oh my god.
Nah, but weird. It's heavy on pride. Like, I don't know why they be holding on to all that pride. Okay, I'm glad you had me. I'm glad you can have kids. But don't be treating me like I'm your slave.
I'm not.
Or I'm your b. But you know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not gonna
Okay.
calculate it. But I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it. And then they be like, oh, I did this, I did. That don't matter. You supposed to do that. So why you flexing?
Oh yeah, where they
yeah,
like list all the things they've done for you.
Yes.
man.
And I hate this phrase.
It's your job.
I
as a
brought you
parent.
into the world, and I can take you right back out.
God,
I'm like,
put your crooked hands on me too.
How long did it take y'all to like manage a healthy communication style with your parents?
ain't even hit it yet.
Like how long or like what took it?
Both.
Okay, how long? 17 years.
Oof.
Ongoing.
And what took it, I would have to say my stepdad, yeah. Because my mom, she seen how much I was acting out. and she see how like me and him interacted, and it wasn't gonna go nowhere, cause she was feeding into it, and then she just realized she was like, hey.
So
Basically, it took me and him fighting for her to realize that. I'm not gonna lie.
So this is a personal question for you.
Okay.
I forgot it. I don't know, because like when he was talking to her, I remembered it, but then as he kept going, I forgot it. Why do you think your relationship with your parents is so bad? Is it because of pride? Is it because of you just don't want to communicate?
But you don't have
Is it because
a
you've tried so many times?
My daddy in my life, thank you very much.
Very much
So,
her
You
life.
went to my house.
I
You're really friends with her dad.
I am. I feel like them cheap.
But I think it's bad because, well, one, my people was stubborn for a little bit, and then I mean they did loosen up a little bit, but I was already in my okay, I'm gonna do what I want.
Rebel era.
Yeah, so it was like bad timing. I feel like if they did it a little bit earlier, all right, we could have like fixed this a little bit, and I didn't have to go through what I went through.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like at the time they started like loosening up, it was too late.
Yeah.
Cause my mom's like, you said no, I'm still gonna do it. Like, even now, I'm like, okay, you said this, but I'm still gonna do it. And like, that's something I need to work on. But at the same time, we just never communicated like that. And like now that she's trying to, like, they're trying to communicate with me. And like, even if I communicate with them and tell them how I feel, it's like one ear out the other.
Yeah.
So it's like now I build like, how want to say. Like now I just force myself not to tell them how much I feel or like what I'm doing. They just find out when you can.
Do you think that, I know I said generation because it's two different generations, but do you think the big age gaps have to, because I know your mom, like both of your parents, the age gap is like really.
I call my mama old. No, I'm playing.
I know the age gaps are like really like, it's a big age gap.
Yeah,
so
my daddy 58.
Damn.
Don't talk about
Wait,
my daddy.
I don't know. Bro, my dad was like 60.
Oh, God, I was about to say.
My mama like I'm old. Granddaddies.
Sugar daddies.
Jaguars.
Jaguars crazy because of cougar. Do you think the age gap, like the age gap, has really something to do with it?
Oh yeah, a lot. Cause like, see, I sit and observe. So like, I'll go to like my friend's house who have like younger parents,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I see how they treat them. But like at the same time, it's like, okay, my mama would never let me do that, but I understand why she would never let me do that.
Yeah.
Cause look how your kid acted. Your kid prego. Oh, that was definitely directed, and I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Do you think your relationship with your parents is gonna get better over the years, or do you think you just give up?
I think it will. I think right now it's just because I'm about to go to college, so they are trying to like hold on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like, okay, let me control this while I can. Let me control this while I can. Because when I'm in college, child.
Sorry. I'm like, hold
That's
on.
messed up. How does the mental health of teens and or their parents play a role in their ability to communicate effectively?
A lot. Because I feel like if you're depressed, right, and you already don't like your parents or your folks, I'm talking like a white person, parents. You already don't like your folks, then you're not gonna go nowhere, and you're probably just gonna sink deeper into it. That's what friends like me is for. Anyways, moving on.
He had to look into the camera.
Like one of those people on like I hate Chris like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but yeah, damn, I forgot where I was going.
That's your foot. They can see you doing that.
That's crazy.
Anyways, where was I going with that? Man, we'll come back to it later. It's like something about mental
One more time for the question.
survey says.
Survey says we're not going back to that question because I lost it.
Hold on.
How does the emotional maturity of teens affect their ability to articulate their feelings to their parents?
I feel like as a teen, if you're feeling some type of way, like, I mean, I should say you voice it anyway. Even if you can't tell your people,
Yeah.
I would at least try.
Mm-hmm.
And if it still don't go your way,
Journaling.
yeah. And then like that's what I do all the time. I journal. Like if I can't come and talk to my parents, that's fine. We're gonna write it down, or I'm gonna type it up in my phone.
Yeah.
But if I want to show a certain person, and like you tell them, we're gonna have to fight.
Me, I'm the type of person, like, I'll write down my feelings or I'll spiral. Like, if I don't write down my feelings, I'll find somebody to do it to, and I'll just keep going and going and going. Or I'll write down my feelings and then, like, find somebody, like you said, find somebody later, or, like, eventually tell her. Because when it comes to talking to people, I'm not very good at that, especially my mom. Because, that's why I journal and then show y'all later, because, like, my mind goes different places and I can't, like, say what I want to say. How I
really.
You're not funny. Y'all are not funny. That's not even funny. I was struggling that day. Okay.
That's not funny.
Podcast over. I'm done.
I feel like for me, well, you just gonna say how you like. So however you gonna articulate it or whatever, write it down, draw it, dance to it, express it. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Me personally, I just had to cuss. I cussed my mother out. Like, she said, "Look, take it. Take it." She gave me the She gave me the opportunity. She said, "Jay, whatever you need to say it now." I said, "Bet." You motherfucker. And it just,
Can I say a bad word?
it just kept going, and then that's when I stopped, and I was like, "I'm sorry." And then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got it out. But yeah.
Have you ever said hurtful things to your parents, and if so, how did it take it?
I said, I mean, because I don't got a good relationship with them, but I do be saying a lot of hurtful things, but I always, God, but I always go back and like apologize, because like, I mean, yeah, like at the moment I didn't mean it, but like if I actually sit back and, because like I'm angry, like,
Stop.
See, like, cause like I hold it all my anger, so like if you make me mad at that moment and I've been holding it,
you're the type of person to do that TikTok and it'd be like, asking my boyfriend how we met and then smiling at him weird.
But like, yeah, it's just
no. Let's say you and your parent got into an argument, right? How do you react? But like, let's say they say some hurtful stuff, right? Would you hold on to it, or would you tell them that it hurts you?
Me, cause they said a lot of hurtful things to me. What I do, I smile.
Smile away.
I start cackling.
Smile away. Smiling up.
Yeah, so I smile and I start cackling.
Are you a witch?
She did the top steps.
But like, no, like,
you laugh to keep from crying.
Yeah, basically. But like, I be keeping it in my head, like, dang, she said that word. Write that on. But like, so then if she try and say like, oh, I didn't say that. Oh, but let me tell you what time you did say it. At this part. Now it got so bad that I had to start recording. So I was like, you didn't say that? Hold on, let's record this whole argument.
This is not your voice. I'm pretty sure I hear it.
That's what I'm saying. So I be rerunning it. I be rerunning the track. I mean, I'm not saying y'all should do that.
Button move and you said that.
Because I do.
That's why I be rerunning it.
All right, back to the mental health question. How does the mental health of teens and or parents play a role in their ability to communicate?
I feel like some parents don't believe in mental health, because that's just how they was raised.
Yeah.
So when they have kids, they don't really think like, oh, they're not depressed. That's the devil. Especially in black culture, you know that. Yes, like, you know how many times I got oil put on my scalp, on my freaking forehead?
Oh.
And it was my oil I paid for.
You paid for oil?
Oh my God.
No, it'd be castor oil up there.
Oh.
Like, or my good Jamaican. Oh my God, I went to Jamaica one time.
How does like major life events such as moving, changing schools, divorce impact your teen's willingness to talk to their parents?
So check it right. After you have 3 daddies like I have, right? No. First dad.
Sugar daddies?
No, man.
Oh, I ain't know what you meant. My bad. Kind of did.
Kiss my ass. Anyways. What was it?
After you had 3 daddies.
Yeah. Why did I say that? Kind of gay. Anyways. 3 fathers. It got hard because, couldn't get attached really. They all dipped up eventually. And then, yeah. So it's kind of hard.
One more time.
How does moving, divorce, major life changes affect a teen's ability to communicate with their parents?
Me, I haven't moved. My parents ain't divorced, and
About life changes.
life changes. I mean, when my brother came back in my life, because he disappeared for like, 7 years? But he came back, and like, that low-key like lifted my spirits. I was like, dang, that's my ride or die.
Yeah.
Because like, he left, but shoot, he came back at least. But,
Hey, you know.
and now I can actually talk to somebody. Like, I mean, I wish he was here earlier, sooner, but I guess later than ever. But, yeah, but, I mean, I could see how it made my parents a little bit more happier, so they was a little easier on me.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't like how they still put the pressure on me, but now they're putting the pressure of this family on him when you know he got all them kids.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Whole bunch of words,
so, wow, don't call my nieces rough.
Wow.
But yeah, and I just don't want them to.
No, what?
Sit all
Probably farted
Oh,
on
you
me.
already know, okay. I'm lying.
Don't be warm.
Soft, baby.
Boneless.
Boneless, heavy or bone.
What does the role of technology's distractions, such as smartphones, social medias, play in reducing meaningful conversations between teens and their parents?
Oh, let me tell you. So for teens, look, me, I love my phone because
Oh, we know.
one, like even when we in an argument, I can go on my phone and I'm not gonna talk about it with nobody or nothing like that. That's just me though. I'm not gonna go, well dang, my mama said this, da 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 da. Unless I really, really like ride or die trust you.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna tell you at that moment. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I gotta go calm down. I gotta go watch some TikTok, a movie, something.
Like 10 to 5 minutes, I'll be back.
Not even 10 to 5 minutes. I need an hour
Oh, he ain't sitting.
and a nap. So
Nap is crazy.
yeah, so that's why I be getting real mad when I be getting my phone taken. Cause I'm like, dang,
That's my comfort thing.
that's my comfort, right? Like that's how I be keeping sane, so I don't go off on you, and then you keep bragging, oh, I got your phone. I paid for it.
But do you pay the bill? No, okay, I know you.
You want to see my transaction?
I know. Jay?
Huh?
Your answer?
Oh.
How does technology affect a teen and parents' relationship to communicate?
Well,
Start over.
Restart. In the beginning. Sorry. In the beginning, it was more like a comfort zone thing for me too. Cause then, I hear my folks arguing or whatever, so I just hop on my GameCube and you know what I'm saying? It all go away. But then later down the line, I realized that games and like things like that could bring people closer together. So I started using that to talk to my mom, or actually my stepdad recently, and yeah, so it made my relationship.
Yeah, I noticed that like dudes like they're not gonna like it's harder for them to tell like how they feel.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So they get on like I noticed that if they have a game, they just play the game,
Yeah.
and like. Even if you're dating them, like us girlfriends, we're gonna be like, "Why are you on the game so much? Why are you on the game so much?"
Yes.
But I feel like we should switch that up. Like, hey,
Yeah.
like switch it up. Just be like, "Hey, you've been on the game recently a lot. Is it something wrong? You want to talk about it? Cause like that's their outlet.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to talk to the dudes on the game, or we gonna talk about the game or something else or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they're not trying to ignore us. They know you there. We gonna talk to you in a second. Just hold on.
No,
Just hold on. But like. That's just their outlet, and I had to like talk to some of my friends, cause like some of my guy friends, cause my guy best friend, he lost his grandmother in a car accident, and I did not know that. I didn't know that for a while. Every time I called him on the game, I'm trying to tell him all about stuff. Oh yeah, my mama did this. Oh dang, had a bad day today, and it was like, oh word, but he's still like caring. He's like, oh word. That's crazy. Oh, word, that's crazy. And every single time I call him every day on the game, I'm like, why are you on the game so much? Then he was like, that's just our way. That's my way of an outlet. He's not the only one who told me that. Because I be fussing. Like, if you on the game, why am I on the phone with you?
Exactly. Like, I feel like you're not giving me your attention, but it's fine.
But I'll sit there and watch you. I don't care.
Oh my goodness.
But I feel like
felt that one.
I feel like
In the
technology
chest.
has like really affected certain relationships that I have too. Because like, what's the point of me trying to talk to you if you're gonna be on your phone while I'm talking to you? Because like, if you want me to look up at you and give you my undivided attention, what makes you think I don't want that? You know. So it's like if you're on your phone 24/7, like it doesn't matter what you're doing. Like there should be some time in the day where you don't have
it.
like you don't have any type of technology and you're like unplugged from the world, you know. But like if you're on it like 24/7 nonstop, no matter what you're doing, that is ridiculous.
But I think you should, instead of like thinking of it as a bad thing, like just ask people like, "Hey, I noticed you've been on the game a lot," or "Hey, I noticed you've been on your phone a lot."
But like,
okay.
what if you already know? But you already know what they're doing.
You already know, and they okay. So like that, right? Check it. If you already know what they're doing, right, or if you don't, first you ask. Then if you know, and it doesn't sound too important to you, or they said they was gonna do something with you, right? But they're not doing it because they're on their phone. Jump on them. Like what? You better charge up full sprint.
You better jump on somebody at a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Man, I would snatch that.
Oh.
Right.
That's crazy.
You can talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Last and final question. I think. Okay. How does peers' influence and the desire of peers' acceptance interfere with teens communicating with their parents?
A lot.
One more time.
How do peers' influence and the desire for peer acceptance interfere with teens communicating with their parents?
So basically, how do a kid's friends?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, how do a kid friend what?
How does the teens or a kid's friends interfere with a parent and teens relationship?
Like,
how do your friends affect you and your mom's relationship?
Oh, okay. So if your parents don't like that one friend, but you like that's my ride or die. That's my ride or die.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they be right.
Sometimes they be right.
Sometimes they be right.
But you gotta learn.
But you gotta sit there.
To yourself.
Like don't drop a friend because your mama says she don't like him.
Yeah, no.
I don't like all your friends.
Oh God.
So
Tiffany.
Was that personal?
Not too.
Is that personal?
I don't know that name, Miss Tiffany. Anyways, but yeah, that's real because my little brother, he had this friend, and like he would be so respectful to his mom till one day he was talking out of character, and the kid he just spent the night. So I'm eating, I'm at the table, I'm good old fried chicken, I'm busting that thing down, right? They at the kitchen, they yapping or whatever, right? He talking back. She out of nowhere. What you say? I said. Slash. It was crazy. Yeah. But
The point?
Yeah.
Basically, I was
have to do with
sorry.
that.
Basically, I was saying I left so much context out.
Yeah.
My fault. Basically, his friend talks back to his mom.
Yeah.
And then he thought, you know what I'm saying?
That's okay to do.
Yeah,
so he tried to follow the leader.
Basically.
Like you do type of
and then got slapped. It was so funny. Then she looked at me like I wanted something. Give me another plate.
All right.
Give me another plate.
This is the real final and last question. What advice would you give teens that are struggling to talk to their parents? As in past or ongoing? Like, what would you... This is great. Because you said ongoing.
I am ongoing. I'm not afraid to say that, but...
I say be patient and, like... Because I'm gonna do the same thing I said to your mom. Because I was like, be patient with her. And, like, give her time to come to you. And don't always, like... I didn't say nag, but, like, don't always nag. Or, like, for vice versa, don't, like, nag them or, like, be defensive once they come to you about their feelings, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say.
I think... Save y'all money.
Oh, my God.
Don't pay for notch.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, my dad always taught me, like, it's better to have things on your own. So, like, if you feel like...
When it comes to that time, they can't.
Yeah, like... If it feels like you cannot stand your parents or whatever, and they keep taking your stuff, save up your money and buy your own stuff. How they gonna take stuff that's yours? Feel me? Like, let's say they keep taking your TV or your iPad. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna work my butt off, and I'm gonna buy me a TV and iPad. Now, when you get like 18 or whatever, I always tell my little cousin this: save up all your money, like, cause I guess our family has a history of bad relationships with their people, which I don't like, but hey, whatever. I always tell them, hey, like they're 15 and stuff. I'm like, y'all start working and save your money up, cause maybe when you're 18 and you're ready to move out the house, you have enough money for like rent or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to stay with them. Like that's not your only choice.
Yeah.
Like you're not stuck. You could still get up and it's still life out there. You better go party while you can.
Mm-hmm.
Cause teenage years, I wish I had my teenage years back. Well, look.
You're
Like,
40-year-old woman.
Okay, what advice would you give teens that are still struggling still struggling communicating with their parents?
The advice I would give y'all out there, check it. Communication goes both ways, and you're not gonna get nowhere if you fight back. That's
I say respect goes both ways too.
It does, but the thing about respect going both ways is that their respect comes first, as in you gotta respect them.
I mean, yeah, true, but I'm saying like, why? Of course, you're gonna respect your parents. I'm just saying it goes both ways.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
Check it, because if you keep fighting, they're gonna get tougher on you, or they're just not gonna care about you, and then them not caring about you, something bad is gonna happen to you. If you get what I'm saying. So
them too.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Stop talking. Just stop talking.
So what I'm saying is, if you keep acting up, right, your parents or your folks is eventually gonna give up on you, right? Lost cause. You're gonna keep doing what you're doing, and then you might end up dead or in jail somewhere.
I would say something, but that's very intense.
Say something so I can hit you.
Go ahead.
No, it was for her situation.
Oh, there. But yeah, just keep your head up, and low-key, you just gotta mature. Some real stuff.
Yeah, maturity does go a long way when you're talking to your parents.
It goes both ways.
It does.
Parents need to be mature too, because some parents act like children.
Everything goes both ways.
Mom, I'm playing.
No, but everything goes both ways. Okay, did you guys get anything from us talking? Do you think, well, your relationship, you said it was kind of already healthy, but do you think that you, with your ongoing situation, got anything from this to talk to your parents about how you feel and what you're going through, and do you think they're going to listen to you? Finally.
For the camera, sure. But in real life, no. And I'm only saying that because all them questions and all that stuff, I did. Like, that's what I'm saying. For the while, I did. But I'm about to go to college, so... Did you just eat that?
Big bag, bro.
Like, I'm about to go to college, so, like, now it's kind of like, okay, it's either you riding with me or you not. Like, this is the cutoff point. Like, I know you're not supposed to cut your parents off and all that stuff, but, like, it's at the same time, it's like, okay, if you're going to keep hurting me while I'm trying to succeed, I'm cutting that dead weight off. Because why are you still trying to hang on to me if you're just going to keep weighing me down?
True.
You keep sinking the ship. Why?
True.
Exactly. So,
like Pastor said, if you're an eagle, you got to soar, and there's always a crow poking at the back of your head. But as much as you climb higher, that crow gonna fall off.
Huh?
You don't remember that from church?
You know she wasn't.
Right?
No damn church.
But I was.
Anyways, my pastor said we're eagles and we're going to soar, and why go against the wind when you can go with the wind? And there's always going to be someone like on your back that's gonna weigh you down. But the higher you climb, they're gonna drop dead off. Because eagles, they have crows that gnaw at the back of their head. But the higher they fly, the crow loses breath and loses air, and it just eventually falls off.
Yeah.
Also, for all my homies out there who have traveling stepdads, that nigga say anything disrespectful, hit him.
Or him is one way if he has one.
Wow. Don't do that, because that hurts. I did that.
Why'd you do that?
I'm being so serious. That leg hurt. Okay, anyway.
Or just put your hands in your pocket.
Or you hit him with the leg?
I hit him in the leg.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for being on my podcast. I really appreciate it. Thanks. This is Kanai, and this is Jeremiah, and
I really look like somebody daddy. Like
This is the end of Destiny's Corner podcast.
Okay, Timberlake.
Doses.